Welcome back to the Bulkhead project. Today we're going to form up these walls and pour some concrete. Alright, welcome back to part 2 of the project. Today is all about the walls. In addition to forming up the bulkhead, where the bulkhead's going to sit, we're going to continue that form around the corner into the basement and go all along these old fieldstone walls. It's going to be a one-sided form up against the wall, like this. We're going to pour the concrete behind the form to create a concrete wall up against the old fieldstone wall. So you're probably wondering, why would we do that? These walls are 250, 300 years old, and they've been doing their job structurally for all that time. The problem we have is the negative space around the rocks. Whatever was in that space when they built this house may be nothing, but if they had mortar and things in there, that's long gone. The only thing now there is just holes to the outside. So these holes here are big enough for chipmunks to come in. There are snakes down here, there's mice down here. Not to mention the main problem, which is water. When we have water coming off the roof, it drips down and it just comes into our basement. So this is a wet basement. It is a dirt floor. The water doesn't stay in here long, but the problem we have is pretty much year-round, our house is very humid. There's a lot of moisture in the air and it's all just coming up from the basement, just going right up into the house. So what we want to do is seal off as much as we possibly can, mainly for the water, but in addition for the rodents, snakes, and whatever else is crawling through these holes. Alright, so first step, we hired a professional to help out with this job. I was alongside, kind of running around helping out, but we did hire a concrete form guy to set these forms and brace everything properly. So the first thing he did was he came, we set the forms and poured the footings for the walls. That went off no problem, and for a number of reasons, I didn't film anything during the setting of the wall forms, but I do have footage of the night before the pour, so I'll take you into that. And we have some crazy form work going on here. So as you can see back here, we have the original fieldstone walls that look like this. Over the years, they've been pointed by people, but originally they were just stacked up rocks, just like that. There's a little mortar at the top, which probably was put in when they set the granite sill stones up there at the top, but just loosely stacked fieldstone. And the floor is a dirt floor, as you've seen. But what we're doing right now on this section of the basement is we are building an interior wall to shore up the fieldstone, seal out the rodents and the water. And this is what a one-sided form looks like. We built a rebar mat in there, goes all the way up, and the forms are about 4 feet tall, and they are extremely well braced, because tomorrow we get to see if it holds, because the concrete's going to pour in through the windows, and hopefully we don't accidentally concrete the floor tomorrow when these things let go. This is the new entryway. That will be a bulkhead. That's a two-sided form out here. As soon as you leave the basement, it becomes a two-sided wall, a two-sided form, and we're going to be pouring in between over there. So that's going to all be easy. But back here, it's just one form up against the wall, and that's what all the bracing's for. This is just going to be a short wall over here on this side. This is an interior foundation, so there's nothing coming in and out of there, but we just wanted to clean it up on the bottom, shore it up. So there's the walls, the form, and here's the rebar mat. Goes all the way down, spiked into the footing, and it goes all the way around continuously. Curves out to the bulkhead and then goes around. I don't know, we're a little crazy to be pouring this all at one time, which I'm sure you'll see on the video. Here it comes. Yeah, he just wets them up. He gets them in the Yeah, no, Mike, come over here. Okay.
Get up there.
I'm working with you. I'm in a hole.
Sorry. John?
Jim.
Jim. Little bit. Clean that into the wall. Good job, guys. Good job.
I got it. I got it. I got it. I just switched.
Get some movement on that now, you know, sat for a little bit.
You do a lot of yoga, Mike?
Do I do what?
A lot of yoga?
What's yoga?
Seem like a yoga guy. All right, so that pour went better than expected. No collapses, no strange weirdness, just a lot of colorful language coming from the concrete guys, which is to be expected, I guess. But I'm gonna end this one here and take you into the next video where I will be stripping all of the bracing and all of the forms all by myself. So stay tuned, that one's coming up next. Thanks for watching.